Hey guys, so welcome to another studio vlog. I wanted to do another one because tomorrow my mom and we are going to this, not craft fair, but it's a thing that a church is doing that a bunch of vendors are going to. I'm not like 100% sure what it is, but it's just a bunch of like vendors going. I'm one of the vendors and so is my mom. If you are brand new to my channel, hi, my name is Tiffany and I have a stationery small business and it's called Tiffany's Creative Mind, and I do stickers, greeting cards, art prints, notepads, bookmarks, anything like that. A couple vlogs ago, I mentioned that my stuff, mainly my cards, is now stocked in a physical store. I'm going to be stocked in a physical store. Kind of excited. Not through wholesale, like I actually go there and put my stuff there. It's called Sullivan's Mercantile. So my cards are there. I posted some on my social media if you've seen that. And my mom, if you are also new, she does candles. Her shop is called Cozy Wicks and she does candles and any kind of scented decor like candles. She wants to do reed diffusers. So it's just a bunch of scented stuff. And with my mom, there's one of these things like, so she also does wax melts, and there's this one wax melt. If you didn't know any better, you'd think differently. But one of them, she makes these little chocolates, like, you know, those like little like chocolate boxes that you get with those like little square chocolates. She makes those. I mean, I'll put B-roll in here, but she makes those like from wax, and oh my god, they look so realistic. I'm not even kidding you. If you didn't know any better, you would want to eat them. That's one of the exciting things. So I thought this vlog could be about me prepping for it, me going to it, and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know if I'm allowed to film there. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna like film, like, I'm not gonna put a camera in someone's face. And then when I was taking a photo to put on Threads, which, by the way, I've been active on Threads. I decided to hop on Threads, and boy, am I obsessed. So if you haven't followed me on Threads already, do so, please. I'm very much active. I'm not on it on my personal Instagram, but I took a photo for Threads and I put my phone, which is what I took it with, where you guys are right now. I was like, wow, I do like this angle here. Yeah, I could do another studio tour, which I did one in my first when I started doing these. If you've watched previous vlogs, I'm still trying to work on fixing the laser printer, and in here you're actually sitting on our laser printer that I have. Yes, update, I got more equipment. I've been having some issues with it, okay? It's printing not well. And I know what you're gonna say, but I have a reason as to why I did it. And as of the filming of this, I haven't even touched that footage yet, so it's not like I can go back right now and see the comments. But again, if you know how to fix toner not looking proper on the page on glossy cardstock, please comment and tell me, because it's really pissing me off. Anyway, so yeah, so today during break what we did, I didn't film it, but we did up more of my greeting cards because the stock that I had, I put in the shop. So I had to remake not all of them, but some of them, to bring tomorrow to this fair thing. I still need to print out my business cards and stuff like that to hand to people if they want them. I want to do them glossy. I can try doing that, see if that works. Oh, and another update. I put a lot of my stickers on my iPad case. I have the Magic Keyboard from Apple, and I thought, why not? You know, I wanted to use some stickers, so yeah. I think one of my favorite ones, which it's not live on my shop yet, is that little bear guy. So for my stickers on, sorry, my camera died, but I got this on the back. So my favorites so far are definitely the donuts. Like I got a green one there. I got a green one there. And these are all mine, by the way. I have a pink one. And I also have a blue one. And I also have a purple one, but I don't have that one on here. And then I love this one. Like this one, it's not on the shop yet, but it will be. But I call it the Marshmallow Bear. He's so cute. But yeah, so those are some of my favorites. I also have this iced coffee lover one. And a lot of my stickers are, I have them in 3 inches and 2 inches. So in case you were like, well, what sizes are there? Those are some of the sizes that I have. Oh, and I also like, my little candy corn. Now, I'm not really a candy corn lover, but this sticker is really cute. And then I also have this ghost one. So those are some of my favorites that I have on here. I also kind of want to show you guys where you are. This is you guys right now. So yeah, I do have the Silhouette Cameo 4. That's the cutting machine that I use. And then I have my camera there. And in case any of you guys care, I have the Canon EOS Rebel M3, something like that. But it's the Canon EOS M3. So that's my camera that I have. And then that tripod is the Victiv tabletop one. I can link it below, but I really love that tripod. It's so good. But yeah, that's the battery that I need to charge that is sitting there. But right now I just have my camera connected to the wall because I bought one of those dummy batteries. So that's how I'm actually using the camera. So yeah, so let me show you guys my studio. Maybe I can use my phone. I'll use my phone for it. So in that chair is where I was just sitting. And see, I don't have any clothes on the wall there. So there's a whole lot more space. So that is really, really awesome. I can show you guys what I did for my thank you, or not my thank you card. I do also want to do more of those, like different one of those, but I have a new one designed that I wanted to do. So let me clear off my space and I can show you. I can screen record my iPad so you can see it. So, because I was doing it on my iPad, because I do have one that I went to the shop today and I picked up someone's card. I don't know if they want me to show it, but here, I'll show it so that you can't see it because I don't know if they, but... And then on the back they have their stuff, but yeah, and I was like, maybe I should judge mine up, you know what I mean? So that's what I kind of did, and it looks so boring now. On this app, I mean, I also have Procreate, but the app that I really love is Art Studio Pro. I was working on it when I came back from work. So here's the back of it, which I guess it's more of like a self promo now at this point. Then the front of it, I would have to hide all of this. And I guess that would be the front of it, maybe. I mean, it's cute. It's either that or... That also looks pretty cool. But definitely not both of them. We don't want that. Oh, I like that. Let me know in the comments which version you like better. The blobs or the lines. I like that. That's cute. I might go with blobs. I like that. That's cute. I like that. So I'm going to export it. So now what I'm going to do is put it on my computer, and since I have a Windows, I have a different technique than airdrop because I cannot do airdrop. So in case you're wondering what size this is, in case you want to make your own, this is 2 inches tall by 3.5 inches wide. It's how big I made it. So I just put them into Silhouette Studio, and then I'm going to, so then I put them on top of each other so that when I have the 2 different sides, because I'm gonna make, like, I'm gonna fill the page with them, and then it's hard to explain, but yeah, so I put them together so that they're right on top of each other, so that they'll be in the same spot, which is important, the same spot as they're gonna like print and be on the page. And then I can group them by on my keyboard going Control G, and now I can tell this to fill the whole page. That's not how I would do it. So I'm just going to fill the page with my grouped cards. So I just duplicated that, and then I grouped them 2 together, and then I'm just gonna duplicate these 2 like that, and then just put them down the page like this. So if you're thinking about starting a small business that is similar to mine, and you're considering getting a cutting machine, Cricuts and Silhouettes are great. Like, they're great in their own way, but I prefer the Silhouette, I'm not gonna lie. I did start with a Cricut. You saw in my earlier vlogs that I used the Cricut Explore Air 2. I still have it, but I mainly just use my Cameo 4. So I just put my cards on my page here. Then I'm going to group them so that they stay like that. And I'm going to make sure that they are centered on the page by clicking this button right up here. Center the page. Okay. And then I'm going to ungroup them. So how I do that is I do Control Shift G. And then I can keep doing that until they're all ungrouped. And then I'll click just the top one of each one, hold Shift, and go down the line. And then group them. And then I move them. So then here's the front, and then here's the, here's the front, and then here's the back. So that now they're just in the same spot. So then I need to group the front so that I can move these as one. Control G. And then we center it to page, and now it's all one thing. So that's how I do that. So then we can print. Now another thing, I don't know if I probably updated you guys on. The reason why I have the laser printer is because I got glossy cardstock and it's not inkjet compatible, which would make my life a whole lot more easier. But do they do that? No. So they're down here. I have 12-point one-sided, which is like the 80-pound, like the thicker one. That is just glossy on the one side. Then I have 12-point double-sided gloss, which is for like bookmarks and stuff like that are double-sided, that are actual products. And then I also have 10-point, which is the lesser one, double-sided, because I wanted to do my thank you cards with them. For me, I like doing the lighter cardstock for like the byproducts. So like any backing cards, thank you cards, things like that aren't actual products, but they go with products. So that's why I do that. So yeah, so I need my 10-point double-sided is what I need. The thing is, I don't know if it deals with all niches, but at least in my niche, when you get a new pack of a certain material, you're just like, yeah, like look at this big fat stack of glossy cardstock. Like, this is a new stack. Should we make 5 things of them? 1, 2, wet dream. 3, 4, 5. You probably can't see it, but oh yeah, see? You see the gloss? But also, if you know of any like semi-gloss cardstock, let me know, because I've been looking for some that I can get in bulk. So I need to put this in the laser printer. Let's go do that. So here's the room where our printers are, and here's the lovely laser printer. So I'm going to take my lovely glossy cardstock and we're going to put it. See, here's my 12-point single-sided, but we want this one. So I'm just going to take this, I'm going to put it in here like this. So now I'm going to go and I'm going to print them. So now what I'm going to do, I need to clean up my desk a little bit so I have space to actually cut these. So here they are. I mean, the toner is a little bit off, but it's not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Plus, like, this paper is more thinner than the 12-point one. But yeah, here is the front. Hey camera, you mind focusing, please? There's the front. Then you flip it over. They're a little bit misaligned, but not by too much. And here's the back of them. So now what I'm going to do, my phone is over, still recording. Yeah, sure. I'm going to put these on my mat and I'm going to cut them with that machine over there. So let me do that. I'll show you guys me doing that. And then since my mat isn't sticky anymore, which won't be a problem soon, I'm going to take some lovely masking tape here and I'm going to tape it down to my mat. Because that's what I've been doing, so that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to tape that off like that. Now, I don't cover the registration marks or the design, is how I do it. That's too small of a piece. So now the stuff is taped on my mat. And then over here, hold on, let me move my camera holder. Now come on my computer and I'm going to hit send. Now for this type of cardstock, I typically use the, where is it? The cardstock heavy 105 pound to 122 pound setting. Excuse me, and then we'll speed up a little bit because one is like super slow. So we'll speed it up a little bit and put it to 3. Because why not? So it'll hit send and it'll take it. And of course I never told it to print anything because I'm an actual idiot. Yeah, I forgot to do that. So what you can do is you can go Control A, yeah, select all. Or just highlight them. And come over here and click Cut Edge. And it gives it some cutting lines because I'm an idiot and didn't do that. So I'm just gonna come down here and I'm gonna hit send. I mean, it's a little off, but not by much. So here is the front. And there's the back. We got my business name on the top, and then we have what I sell here. And then we have, I noticed that I need to fix that. I just noticed that the threads icon is not right there, but I need to get rid of that. But yeah, so that was my first attempt here. But yeah, that's my self promo here, but that's my shop if you want to go to it, and I can also link it in the description box below. So that I need to fix. Let me tilt you guys down a little bit more. Yeah, they weren't exactly lined up, but I cut them on the back, so the front isn't really lined up too well, but see how like splotchy it looks? That's not what it's supposed to look like. Now see, I have other things that I cut with it. Like for instance, these magnetic bookmarks that are going to be coming on the shop. So I'm going to go and fix all of that. Hey guys, welcome back to the same vlog, or welcome to a new one, depending on what I want to do. But it is now Sunday, and yes, I did do that Saturday like church fair thing. I did do an update yesterday when I got home, but I was too tired. I mean, I got sleep, but I had to get up at like 5 a.m. on a Saturday, and I don't normally do that. So the weekends are for my times that I can sleep in and just enjoy my sleep because I need it. So it is now Sunday, and I thought that I should give you guys like a recap or like an update as to what happened. So Saturday I went to this church to do this, like, not like a craft fair, but it was kind of like that. It wasn't a church service either. It was just like, I think it was like 4 hours worth of, there weren't a lot of vendors, but there were some vendors from the Sullivan's Mercantile, which is where my like physical like stuff or like where my stuff is in a physical shop. And so there was some of us there. There was me and my mom, which I do stationery and my mom does candles. There was also the owner of that place, of the shop, that she does wreaths and everything. And then there was someone that does shirts. There was someone that does jewelry. So there was a couple people there. I did sell some stuff, but my mom did not, which is very surprising. So I brought, I did take a photo of my setup. It's not too grand, it's not too big, but it was a thing. I'll put the picture right here for you guys to see it, but it wasn't too bad. You know, I had some stuff, and plus I had prepped some stuff to send to my aunt to maybe help sell stuff up there where she lives. So, I kind of used that as well. So, I did sell 2 things, which is really great. I sold a greeting card and a sticker, which is pretty awesome. So, I can actually show you, because this greeting card isn't in my shop just yet as of right now, as of the filming of this clip. It could be by the time that you see this vlog, whatever, but I sold this. I do make my cards, and as of right now, I also make my envelopes for my cards, but this is the card that I have for St. Patrick's Day, and it says, "I am so lucky to have you," with a little shamrock in the middle. So I sold that to actually one of the like chef people there. And then I sold my 2-inch ghost sticker, which is pretty cool. So that's what happened there. I did have a pancake as well. They had, you could pay $13 to get food. Like, it's like a all you can eat for like $13. So my mom did, paid that. And I had a chocolate chip pancake, and my mom had an omelet. So yeah. And then I had some coffee, because they had like a coffee stand in the back there, and my mom also had some. So yeah, it wasn't too bad. It was pretty cool. And on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this studio vlog. If you did, hit the thumbs up button so that I know that you enjoyed it. And if you like my content, hit the subscribe button so that you can be a part of this lovely family here that doesn't have a name yet. But yeah, so I just wanted to put an outro to this vlog, because apparently I didn't have one. But so this is it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!